basically what we're going to do today, we're going to be playing Socastee in reverse. I've thought about this before and didn't really know how to do it, because I would have to have a basket to go to, like some kind of easy portable basket, something like that, to make it real simple. Would probably have to be like the whole course shut down and be a big tournament or something like that, because it would be difficult to just do it with a few, one or two persons or something like that. But being that the baskets are wrapped up like they are now, don't have to really aim at anything in particular. I could just still play around, see how it plays in reverse. I'm sure some people have done it before, but I'm gonna do it. Don't really know how I'm gonna tee off on some of these. I'm gonna be somewhere in the perimeter of the basket. Some of them are gonna be a little more difficult than others. I imagine most of these are gonna be opposite shots that I would usually do. Usually I would do a forehand. I'm gonna have to do a backhand. So we're starting off on hole 19, because I'm literally gonna go from 19 all the way to 1. So this is gonna be interesting. Very interesting. So let's get into it. Normally on this, in regular position, I would throw a fell in forehand. I think this is one of those holes where I can pretty much do the same thing, because it's one of those where you can go forehand or backhand, so I'm going to go forehand with the felon again. This is about the safest spot I could find right here. Can't tell how close that is, but not bad. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Landed right here. Kind of short, because I really didn't want to go too deep. I would consider that OB if I went deep, I guess. But as far as counting what counts as birdie and par, I think as long as I touch the concrete or the tee pad, kind of close to the center or something like that, I'll be fair. Obviously, I'm not going to be birdieing a lot of these, but I'll play it fair. So we'll see what we get here. You can play through. I'm playing it in reverse. I'm gonna run into somebody. So comment below if how I should count it. Should something count as an ace if I skip over the tee pad or off of the tee pad? Should that count as an ace? That's 2 people I've already ran into here. It's 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning already. People must have got here really early to play around. So now we're going on to hole 18. This is going to be one of the more interesting ones, I would say. Alright, we're on hole 18. The basket is on the left side. So, not really sure what to do here. We're just going to go for it. I think I'm just going to throw a leopard, try to get it around. It's a little short, but I've got an opening, so we'll see how that left is. Alright, so all the way down, that's just as tight a gap as it is when you're playing it in regular. So what I'm gonna do? Just gonna throw something to flip up flat and straight down the gap. Not too bad. Alright, not too far left. What's interesting about playing in reverse is, even though this is a par 5 forward, I don't know that it would be a par 5 in reverse, technically. I mean, you let me know if it still seems difficult, because I'm already... Was this my second shot? Yeah, 2 shots, and I could probably throw a forehand down there. Easy. I'm not going to right now, but that would be the easy route to just do it, get right over the basket. But trying to make sure I actually hit the cement, the concrete tee pad. Oh, one little in. Alright, Got a bad kick from a little tiny limb, of course. So that was my third. I'm throwing my fourth now. This could be for birdie. Oh, I turned that over. Nope. No birdie. I'll be lucky if I save a par. Alright. Trying to save a par. Touch it. Oh, I barely touched it. Do I count that? I don't know. Did I count that? It touched on it. That should be a par, I think. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not sure how to do the scoring on this. It hit the tee pad, and then it went just down below it. What's that way? Right there. That was my fifth throw. Par, bogey. I'm gonna be fair and give myself a bogey, just because I don't think I would be. Typically, I bogey hole 18 anyway. All right, hole 17 is a weird one. I don't know where I'm gonna stand here. Thinking to the right here. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do it right here. Right beside the basket. See what happens. So I can flip this up and go fairly straight, so we'll try that. Not an easy throw, I know. Oh no. Well. That didn't work out. Well, I kicked OB, so I'm just going to play it where it lies. Oh, we kicked OB again. Drop. Well, we're going to be taking a bogey on this one. Pretty straightforward. I should be able to save a 4 here. I think as long as it lands on the concrete flat, we'll count that as a tap in, so to speak. Alright, we're on hole 16 now, another par 5. Not sure where I'm going to throw on a lot of these, so I'm going to choose where I actually have a reasonable line that would make sense if it was actually a reverse course. So I'm going to just throw this, and I think I'm going to be on the right side. There's a bit of a gap there that I could throw through, and we'll see where I can land. I'm just going to probably just place it somewhere up there, hopefully in the middle, and we'll be fine there. Oh, get down. Alright, not too bad. Alright, I'm a little pinched up over here. Probably gonna have to get on a knee, pitch it out kind of flat, and just let it ride a little bit to finish. Pretty open down there after that, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, could be worse. Alright, that's my second throw. So I think I'm just gonna throw something kind of overstable just to get around that corner around there. So do a felon. Oh, that finished early. Alright, so I wound up right, oh, I'm reversed. Right there. Right there. Came out very early. I didn't really commit to that at all. Wasn't sure. I felt like I had more room than I did. So I'll probably throw something to get out of jail. That's what this is for. Flip. Alright, so that was my fourth throw, and it's right in front of the tee pad, so that would be a tap in for a 5. So par. Alright, tapping out for par. Imagine a basket there. Dead center. That would have went in. All right, now we're on hole 15. Straight down there. Looks even more difficult from here. I've been relying on leopard 3s a lot with our hyzer flips. So I'm going to do that again. Hopefully not flip it. Probably going to hit those trees down there, but whatever. Told ya. Knew I was going to hit those trees, so I'm going to try some kind of forehand, see if I can get it there. I should be able to save par there. This is one good way to scuff up your putters if you like to have them nice and grippy. Alright, now we're on hole 14, which is probably the most terrifying one so far, just from looking back at it. Looks like there's some kind of hyzer gap, a crazy tunnel shot up the gut. Like, if you can see that, it's super tight. Actually looks like it probably is the best one for a nice flippy forehand. So I'm probably going to be stupid and try that. Not bad. Oh yeah, baby. That actually worked out pretty decent. Love leopard 3s. Stephen Rouleau artwork again. So that turned out pretty decent, actually. With a short pad, I might actually be able to hit the concrete in 2. This technically would be for eagle, if I at least touch the concrete, you know? So to make me feel better as a person, let's call this an eagle run. Let's stalk her. Saved by the tree. Even in reverse, these trees are still trees. Alright, so as long as I land on there, this is going to count as, this will be my 3rd throw, so that'll be birdie. It feels so stupid doing this, but it's also so fun to throw the shots. The putting is boring, but all the shots are really fun to throw different things at the same course. So the reason I wanted to do this, a while back on one of my videos, the Sports Champions Disc Golf, on that game you get to play those courses in reverse too. So me and Ethan were playing, and I mentioned it would be kind of cool to play a reverse round at Socastee. So that's kind of why I'm doing this, but not as difficult as I thought. Some of these holes that were, I think 18, and so far 18 and 16 were, I didn't do well on them, but I think they're much easier in reverse than they are in the other way, or at least they feel that way. I don't know, maybe it's just me. 14 definitely looks harder. I made it look easy, I think, by throwing that up the gut there, and I didn't think that would work, but it totally worked out pretty well. Hole 14 is pretty fun in reverse. And go check that video out, the Sports Champions video. It's such a fun game. I don't know why more people don't really own that game and play it. It's, you know, why you can't go out and play disc golf. That's what I'm doing when I'm at home and I'm bored and I want to play disc golf and I really can't. That's what I do.